Hey, 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 1, 2, check it out. Yo, est-ce que ça fonctionne, Sam? Alright. Is it better now? Is it working? Is it working? There you go. Great! So, hi guys, welcome. I'm gonna start over again. This is a totally random live stream, 100 Hz on nothing. You have no idea what you expect when you join one of these live stream. Now that I got sound going, sound of the GoPro, by the way. So I'm expecting low quality stream, but it's gonna be fine. You know it's gonna be fine. We're gonna have fun. So the plan for today, as I've shown, if I can get my chat here. The plan for today is to fix this Beta 57 that a friend gave me yesterday. He found it in a road case. And right now, I did not even try the microphone right now. It's a shaker. I don't want to know if it's working, because if I cannot fix it, if I cannot open it and find what is making that noise in there is no way that I'm gonna use this thing on stage or ever, or anything to make vibration. So let's crack this thing open and actually try to fix it. Let's see if I can fix a Beta 57A with probably simple tools. So we got the grill here that I can easily take off. As you can see, it's a genuine Shure 57A. I have no doubt from the person that I get it from that it's not a copy, so absolutely nothing to worry about there. And I don't know if you guys can see, I already took a peek at it. In the middle, can you see that there are some, and I try to do this backward, some places, some little hole, like right there. There's a little hole where I can put some plier, and I got a special pair of plier that I'm using not that often, but they are made to open up rings, lock rings that you have on the center of a Beta 57. This is what's holding the capsule, and this is what will allow me to go behind it. So I'm gonna grab that pair of special pliers, and when I say special pliers, it's because they have interchangeable ends, like I have here. I'm gonna just put these on. So open that up, put that up this way, and I'm gonna do it from the bottom here. Okay, putting these thing on. Oops, putting these thing on. Oh, come on. What do you do when the pin doesn't want to stick in the hole? Random live stream, told you. You have no idea what to expect from me today. Could be joke, could be serious stuff, mostly serious stuff. But sometimes I can crack at that joke like this. So I have my plier here. I will use them to open up the 57, like we do right here. And if I can just get that in the little two holes right there. Can you guys see where I'm going with this? Can you guys see the O of the, I think it's called an O-ring, right? Or a locking knot. I basically have my plier in there, and I'm just gonna press without breaking a cable. I think I just broke a cable. I think I just broke a cable off the capsule. So let's see. I definitely broke a cable. Okay. So far, I think I only broke a 57A. This is what I did. Let's see if I can fix that eventually. If I can open up the mic. Well, actually, I'm having a hard time opening up the mic, so I broke both cable here that lead to the capsule. I think this one is dead. Hello, Illuminox from Japan. Nice to see you, buddy. Joining us at a really sad time because I just destroyed. Yeah. I just destroyed a BETA 57. Okay. Well, if I cannot fix it, at least we can take a look inside and see. Maybe there's a solder point that I can eventually fix this thing. I'm gonna open up that piece of tape here, and let's see if I can fix it. You guys probably know, if you ever work on Shure microphones, sometimes they will have solder point, or I could probably, maybe. Why did I do it? It's because you missed the beginning of the stream. I need to open up this mic because right now it's a shaker. There's something loose in there that I need to get. And listening to it, it's not in this part behind the transformer, it's on this top part here. Oh man, can I just unscrew? No, I cannot unscrew that, right? No, this is just a line, this is not a screwed in, so I would need to open it up, and maybe I can play around with the capsule a little bit, but let's see if I can pull it out. There we go. It's broken anyway, so right now I tried to save what's happening. And oh, okay, can you see here in the bottom, there's a little spot there that I can probably open and try to resolder these cable back. Okay, now I can show you what I'm doing, what I tried to do. I'm going to use these small pliers, and I'm going to try to open up the old ring. Can you guys see what I'm going with this? It's sprung really hard. It did not break my computer screen. That's a good thing. It's a BETA 57A, man. It's a really common microphone. But yeah, this is not a screwed in part. So no, I cannot unscrew the capsule. Actually, now I can probably just go in there with a screwdriver that I have right there, and I can probably just poke at what is loose. This is not a guide, by the way. I have never opened up a BETA 57 before. I'm just trying to see if I can fix it and if we can learn that together or not. If not, well, that microphone was already declared dead. So apparently I just needed to lift this. And what do we have here? I have the bottom of the capsule. What's up, Ivan? Do I have found my loose part? Okay, it's in this capsule here. So carefully I'm gonna remove these cable. Can you guys see? I'm gonna remove these cable carefully, and I'm gonna try to remove that piece of tape and open up this part right here. Now that I have no tape in the way, I can open up that part. I just want to make it fun for you guys to watch. I'm gonna leave that tape over there. I'm gonna open up the different part of the inside capsule of the 57, and what will I found? A loose washer base. Actually, these are the parts that I found. Hold on, let me bring you guys down. Here's the parts that I found that were probably loose inside that microphone. So my understanding is they were probably holding this shaft, and that seems to be broken to me when I look at it. If you look at these, can it focus in? I don't think the GoPro will focus on that, but it's broken. This is Pause on a gig, Ivan, between set. Let's see some streams. Well, not much happening here. I tried to fix a broken Beta 57. Maybe I can save it. We're not done yet. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna guess this is how it used to be built. I'm gonna guess this washer goes somewhere around here. And is this part screwed in? Or actually, can you see inside this washer the rubber, the plastic coil? The broken part is here in my hand. If I can take it out, which I probably can, I'm gonna try to take that out. Okay, there you go. So I have removed the broken part of that microphone. If I understand things correctly, this is the bottom, the base of the microphone. This part goes here, and this is put on top of it to hold it together, and this is probably what is holding the capsule in the bottom of the microphone. So I'm debating between two choices here, and I want you guys' opinion. Should I just glue the hell back of these things together like this, and I tried to frame that as best as I could? Should I just glue this thing together and try to put it back together? Because there is no way that I can put that washer here back on. Hold on, how do you do this? There's no way I can put this washer back on top with the space that I have now. Or can I? No, it's never gonna hold. So what should I do? Should I just like glue everything, put everything back together, and just like glue everything? Or do I even have to? Let me try to rebuild this thing. This was on top like this. This goes like this. And if I'm popping out the rubber, the inside of the capsule goes probably something like these parts here. Slide in there. This goes next to this part here where the cable's gonna go. And this is basically the capsule of a Beta 57. 5-minute epoxy sounds like a plan. Hold on, let me grab this. You know, I'm not afraid to try stuff because I currently declared this microphone dead just because I stripped out these wires. So I don't mind. I don't mind trying out some stuff. Or I could just like do this and that's it. Could just do this, run some epoxy or glue, or if I can get this thing back, maybe without the washer. Ah, man. Can I do this? There's no way that this thing's gonna, even if I try to push it back in, there's no way it's gonna hold down on it. Or maybe with the plier, if I could push down with the plier. Bring you guys down a little bit. Get that stuff away. If I'm leaving this like that, it's gonna fall again for sure. Can I push it down with 2 screwdrivers? Just so I can have pushing force on it. Oh man, it want to flip, right? Okay, let me ask you, Luminox, are you still there? What are you doing in Japan, man? It's a long ride from home, right? Ah, damn it. Currently on a tour? I'm gonna guess. Okay, I got half of it down. Can you see it? I got half of it down. So maybe I can. Maybe I can grab other pair of pliers that I have. My Letterman, my multi-tool. And I can probably use these to hold it down and push on it. I think I just did something. Hold on. Man, it's close. Oh, that's really nice seeing your wife, and also I'm gonna guess Japan is not a bad place to live from what I heard, or I don't know why. Currently I'm watching a lot of stuff from Marty Friedman, so I think he's really popular in Japan. Like, I think he's like a pop icon or something over in Japan. So I see a lot of stuff from Japan popping on my YouTube feed, and it looks like a nice place. After that, you go into India, also a place that I don't know much about. India is not really spoken here. I love Indian food. I really love Indian food, but I wish one day maybe I'll have a band shipping me over to India. I don't know. Maybe it's never gonna happen. I went to places, so far I've already been to places that I thought I would never go in my whole life. So, man, this is not perfect, but I think it's close enough. Now, what I would need to do is to have access to these little thing here, these little wire solder point that are under here. Technically I was in France, Ivan. Technically I was in France for a week. Thank you very much, Luminox. We'll see. Never know with life. And I've learned that with life, you never know. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. Is this thing glue in? It seems to be glued to tape. I wonder how much this is not a pressure knob, this thing here, a pressure knob that is holding down in the middle of this ground right here, because I would need to take that off to have access to this. So I'm debating, should I just break that clip here, remove the tape, solder the wire back, and I save the mic if it's working, if the capsule is not totally destroyed, or should I try to unscrew this? Well, actually I can try to unscrew this. If this is screwed in, I have no idea, so don't judge here. This seems to move. So is this a clip? Will I break it if I open it? Is it allowing me to have access to the wires? No, this part here is not moving around the shaft. So, okay, I think I have to break this clip right here to have access to the solder point. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to carefully with a screwdriver breaking up. Hold on, because there's glue in here. I'm gonna try to carefully lifting the clip. I got the tape out. Okay. I broke this clip. Yes. So this 57A will have its own unique sound because I just destroy or change the environment around the capsule to save it, because otherwise it's just dead. And now carefully with a really small screwdriver, I'm gonna peel the tape off of there where I have solder points. Okay. Let me open that tape up a little bit. I can probably leave the tape there. So I'll have a really nice solder point if I can put the mic back together and line it up. So it would need to go something like this. If I'm holding the base of the capsule. Something like this. Make sure it all lined up. Everything seems to be lined up, so I will be able to glue that cable back where it should go. Make sure that you can see here everything is lined up. And if I can tape the other side with the little tape that came with it back, good. I can probably put the two wires back in the slot there and put that back in. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to do it for the camera. I'm gonna do it just so I can get it done. Got it. Okay. Found the sweet spot where I can lower down the capsule and the mic. All I would need now is put the O-ring back, or put the, I don't know how it's called, the clip, the retainer clip back. Is it, it's a tight fit around the mic? Okay, got it in. If I could put that clip back without totally destroying the rest of the mic, I could probably fix this thing. Okay, so I'm probably going to change my pliers from side here, and I'm going to have them working the other way around. Hold on, I'm going to show you. These are special pliers because I can have the jaw opening when I'm pushing or when I'm lifting. With these pliers, if I turn them around, I can have the jaw like, hold on, just gonna put the middle shaft in. If I put the jaw like this, and I'm locking it down, that way I can always push. Is it the way it's working right now? No, this is opening. I need it the other way around. My bad. Is it the right way? No, I know there's a, oh no. Like this. Is it? Is it gonna work? I know there's a way. I feel stupid right now. But, okay, whatever. I can do it. Whatever. It's coming, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so now if I'm pushing and if I'm clipping the mic clip back in, if I'm careful and I'm pushing it back, I think oh yeah. Oh yeah. The clip is installed. I just need to put it in the right place with my little screwdriver here. But with the pressure, I want to go down really easily, fitting in the groove there. Oh, do you hear that snap? It's going, it's going. It's in there. We just saved the mic. And if I can open that up and cut the other wires that were there, or found the other wires that were there, should I say. I don't want to leave any air of anything in there, sorry. I'm gonna open that up. Got some piece of tape here that are not needed to give me the soldering pad, and I will cover them after, just so you know it doesn't get any so it doesn't get anything on it. But basically I will get the iron out. Next to the other beautiful thing that I found a sweet deal on it. I got those Unitine B microphone, the Shure, it's the 151 SB, 515 SB. I got those for 15 bucks. I got a pair of these, and one of them sounds really, really good. As good as a 57. The other one sounds more beat up. But yeah. Soldering, and within probably what, half an hour? Half an hour. We fixed that. Soldering iron, always ready. And I will have some time to chat with you guys. This is totally a random stream, so we can talk about whatever you want as long as it can be spoken about on YouTube. Let the iron eat, and we're gonna start playing around with this thing. I see, I don't know how well you can see this, but I see little pieces of wire going out of the isolation here on these, so I'm not gonna try to remove some isolation there. I'm just going to try to solder them through the two pads that are there. And once that's done, I'm going to find some electrical tape. I'm going to put that in here, even if I'm really not afraid that anything will ever make a contact there. But I will try to isolate these two spots here, and we will test the mic and see if it works. My guess is probably there's a lot of chances that this microphone will work. Do I have anything to hold the microphone while I'm soldering it? Yes. Always have a vise handy when you're doing soldering. It's a must. And the iron should be eating quickly. Let's see if I can move the camera so you guys can see this. I'm gonna try to lowering it down. There's a notch in my vise here that I'm gonna try to not make this happen. Okay, so yeah, probably something like this. I have a good look on the mic. I can have it securely in place, and we're gonna start to move you guys around. Sorry about the shakiness for a minute here. I just want to bring you guys into the soldering mess that we will do. Can I drop it down? I need to turn the vise the other way around. I can probably do this, and you guys will see exactly where I'm going. Okay. Thing to notice, while I'm gonna solder this, I have no idea what the polarity of this microphone is. I'm gonna try my best, and judging by what I see here, hold on. There is absolutely no sign of what goes where. There is absolutely no sign of yellow or green wire, which are these two wire here. So I'm just gonna solder them, and I'm gonna be aware that this microphone may be in the future, phase reverse with the other one. So it could be reverse polarity right out of the box. If I want to use it for a snare bottom, there's no need to. There will be no need for me to reverse the polarity, because maybe I will wire the capsule backward without knowing. And I don't know if it's. Do you think it's an information that I can get on? You think it's an information that I can get on YouTube or on Google? Yellow's always on the left. Yeah. Who knows? Okay, the iron is not ready yet. Let's go. So, yellow on the left. Usually it's the red wire, but there's no red wire. Well, what will we do? There's no red wire. Okay. Let me see if I can crank the lights for you guys. Better? Probably better. Okay, let's clean the microphone first. This is not Louis Rossmann video, so I do not use flux, those of you who are in the know. And so I cannot put too much flux. But I'm gonna try to clean the pad, because there's still, can you see it? Probably not. There's still a piece of wire that was there that I just removed with the tip of my iron. It just stuck to it. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with the other hand. Yes, I can solder with both hands, which is not the case of everybody. It's a skill that I had to learn the hard way, meaning burning myself a couple of times using a soldering iron. Okay, so what do I do here? Do I go totally stupid and try to hold it with my hand, or I will look for pliers? If you guys give me a second, I will be right back with a pair of pliers. Or tweezers, I should say, tweezers. it will be the perfect segue for me to plug in my iFixit kit, right? If it was a sponsor of the channel. It's not. I don't have any sponsor on the channel. Do I have my tweezers here? They're supposed to be here. Are they under the mats? But I should have a pair of tweezers here. And they are not. Uh-oh. Where did I put the tweezers? Oh well. I can probably do it with these pliers. It's not ideal, but I can probably do something like this, and getting close enough that I can hold it. Yeah, okay, I can make that work. Okay, so I'm gonna move the green cable out of the way as much as possible. And I'm gonna hold down the yellow wire. Sorry. Gonna do this, because this is what you guys want to see, right? So I'm gonna hold down the yellow wire to the pad and push down on it like so. I think we got one down. Well, I can definitely tell that we got one down. Can I get two down? Doing the same thing. I'm not worried about not getting contact here, because if the wire doesn't stick through it, it's because it's not soldered in. I did not remove the other one. I did not burn myself. Next session, desk organization. Okay, let me be honest about something. I do, from time to time, desk organization. But man, 5 minutes later, after you start a project like this, okay, I'm not happy with the solder that I have here. So I'm gonna move this one out of the way. And I'm gonna redo the green one, holding it with the screwdriver. But let's be honest, as soon as I start to do a project like this, desk organization goes away real fast. Like in a matter of 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one again. In the matter of a couple minutes, everything that I've cleaned up is back up on the desk. And I need it. Okay. Man, I think we got it. Now, just for fun, I probably have an XLR around here. Let me grab an XLR. I have an XLR around here for sure. There we go. Let me plug that in. Let me plug that into my interface. And let me see if I turn the gain all the way up. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, I'm just talking into it and I see signal. Okay. I'm gonna crank the volume out of my interface, but can you guys hear that? I saved it. I totally saved it. Total mess on the desk. But man, I just saved it. It's working. Is it good sounding? I don't know, but it works. Is it good sounding? Yellow always on the left. It is, right? It's working, man. Now I'm gonna put those little wire away inside the capsule. It's not a pro job. We're just having fun here. But man, this microphone is working. If I can screw it back in without breaking these little cables, which I think I just did. Not breaking the cables, but screw. Little boomy. Oh, it's because you're behind the speaker with the GoPro cam. It's not the direct sound of the speaker. If I turn the gain down, hey. You guys do not hear it. Hold on. Give me a second. I will put it on the screen. If I had an interface, hold on. Audio input capture. I go with my audio into channel, and I mute. All right. What you're hearing now is a mono, right? I'm gonna put that mono. Gonna go close. Hey. Give it some gain. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Now I can probably drop down my interface, but yeah, this is the sound of the microphone. What do you guys think? Is it bad? It sounds more distant because you guys were hearing the microphone from the GoPro. Sounds like a 57. It sounds like a 57. It's because it is. It's a BETA 57A. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. Little clipping there, but okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to the sound of the GoPro. Man, we saved the mic. It seems like it's not shaking anymore. There's nothing broken in it anymore. It's gonna probably miss that piece of tape for a while because there's no way I'm gonna open that up, and even if that's probably never gonna stick. So we removed some parts, unnecessary parts, out of the microphone, and we fixed it. I would put that on any show or any amp without worrying, because a microphone can die at any time anyway. You cannot fight that, but I believe it sounds decent enough that I could use it. It's been my vocal microphone of choice recently, but man, I think I just saved a microphone. It's not about the money, honestly, because those things are like $200, which is, I don't want to say $200 is not a lot of money, but it's fairly cheap for a really good sounding microphone that you can pretty much hammer down nail with. But man, next mod gonna be the built-in switch from the 57. Like a built-in switch, like you want a built-in switch like on the 55 or something like that. There was no way I'm gonna do that, because actually I do own a 55 and I bypassed the switch. It's a pain, it's a nightmare. It's the sound guy worst nightmare in the sense of it can always be not working and you go like, oh, what's going on? It's the, D switch, exactly D switch. Well, what's going on? And that's, you crank the gain and like, oh, I think there's a little volume there, and suddenly they open up the switch, go like, and the whole world explodes. So no switch for me. Actually, I should bypass the one of these microphones that I'm gonna keep, because I got two of these bad boy there. And yeah, pretty good, pretty nice day. $200 is not a lot in this industry. I must admit. Like, when you start to think about it, and I was talking with a friend the other day. Think about how much I spend just to be live on YouTube. You are on a GoPro right now. Just that is like $450 when that came out. It's an Aero 7. After that, you have my Sony over there. You have my console that's $5,000. You have all these lights that are a couple $100 each. It's not. $200 in this industry is nothing. It's actually, I'm debating right now, where could you go, burping include, see a show for $200. $200 a ticket. It's a standard around here in Montreal right now. If you want to go at the Bell Center, look for a touring band, American touring band. Be prepared to spend $200 for your tickets, if not more, if not $350 has been seen. And that's for regular tickets. We're not talking about VIP or anything. So $200 for your seat, add $25 for parking, add whatever. It's not a lot of money anymore. $200 is like half the budget for some gaff or something. Yeah, actually, the other day I sold some gaffer tape to a company that I work with. I got them a deal on some gaff tape, and a deal on gaff tape was $20 a roll. It's like it's 10 rolls of tape, which I've never used 10 rolls of tape on a gig, but let's say on a festival for a stage, using 10 roll of tape during a 2-week festival, yeah. So there's $200 of tape. Think about batteries. Now, AA batteries for microphone are around $1 each, so it's just like 200 or 100 change of batteries in the microphone. I do that on some tour per year. Actually, one of the shows I'm doing right now, I need 10 set of batteries per show. So that's $20 of batteries per show. So a microphone, is it really expensive? Not much. Not as much as what I'm planning to do really soon. Well, actually, now that I have a BETA 57, unexpected arrival of a BETA 57 in my arsenal of microphone, I will do some shootout on microphones, especially the D6. I want to try the D6 for vocal. I have a couple 70s right there, SM7Bs, that I really like, and I brought one of them the other day on a gig into a bass drum. Try it as a bass drum microphone, and I was really pleasantly surprised by the result that I had. So I said, well, one of my favorite microphones for bass drum is the D6. Right now, well, it's been a while, but ever since I was dealing with Bayer stuff, I was using the Bayer stuff all the time. But in the studios, or time that I work in the studios, or with other bands that were like one-nighter or stuff like that, I tried some D6 and I was really happy with it. Now everything seems to have changed from Bayer side. The artists that I'm working with are no longer in sponsorship with Bayer, so I have pretty much the opportunity to use whatever I want. So D6 has come back into rotation with the Bayer plate. I still love the Bayer dynamic plate. D71C is like one of my favorite microphone to use on a kick, because it's a really good compromise between a 91 and a 52 together in like one plate. When I say plate microphone, I'm talking about the plate that you put inside a bass drum, for those of you who don't know. And yeah, the 51, the 70 number here, hard, right? The D71C has been my microphone of choice for bass drum for years. Second best option was the D6, depending on the band. Sometimes the D6 give me more the result that I want versus the 71C if I don't want that crazy attack. Or not that I'm really an attack kind of bass drum guy. It's just I don't need to sometimes. Sometimes I just want that a really fat punch. For some bend, the D6 is a better option for me for those. So, there you go. So, on that note, guys, I was not expecting to see you all like this. I did not expect Illuminox to show up. I did not expect David, Ivan, and who else showed up? Samuel. Sam, toujours plaisir, mon chum. On that note, we fixed a 57. Maybe somebody, at some point, somebody's gonna watch that stream, and it's gonna encourage them to fire up the iron and fix a 57 that has gone bad. This one was probably dropped, and the shaft inside the capsule probably broke. But right now, I'm gonna say it's fine. It's probably gonna be fine for a while. If not, well, I know I can. Take those 2-wire out, take the old enclosure out, fix it, glue it down like really hard, glue it down, and probably put this thing back on some shows. It's 1 o'clock at night. Oh, with a beer, it's fine. Alright, Andy. Yeah, you're joining in with a beer. This is why this is what I do, or what I would like to do with the random live stream. If I can just like pop up, everyone can crack one open and have a good time. But right now, I must leave because it's currently 6:45 here. I've been at this for an hour. Yeah, pretty much an hour. I'm gonna finish the hour with you guys. 4 hours of bug hunting on the wing. Can you tell us anything that you figure out, Andy? Or did you find out anything that is not working? Because I know you're working your butts off when it comes to bug research. I know you report a lot of stuff that are buggy, and I cannot thank you enough for that. I cannot thanks. I think the community is behind me when we say thank you for doing so much work, man. I do not have time. Everything is fine with 13.8 version 16. Okay, I'm probably gonna get this one. I was expecting it to be released already, so it's probably gonna happen soon. I'll do a video about it, of course. But yeah, what I would like to do sometime is just having those stream where we can just hang together, everybody crack one open, and we spend some time having some good discussion. At some point, I would like to have some people call in, but it's a tricky thing to do because I don't want any like stupid person coming here butt naked and make me pretty much lose my channel. And it will be a hard thing to monitor because you never know what somebody with knowledge can do on the other side. I mean, it could be somebody who's like doing stream like me and really knows his way around OBS, and it could be a really cool conversation, and suddenly a flick of a switch out of nowhere something happened that could demonetize me, or yeah, pretty much Illuminox. You never know. Maybe you'll show up to my stream butt naked, and I don't want that for you, for me, and nobody else want to see this. No offense, bro, but seriously, I wish we could do those things, or just call in, because I think you will need to be really out of place on YouTube to turn my channel down like calling in. I think you would need to do some really weird stuff. It will take a long time. It's not like saying bad word. I try to avoid as much as possible saying bad word, but yeah. This whole job's so not safe for work. Yeah. I'm surprised that people manage to do upload gigs, video. True, man. That's totally true. Well, honestly, between you and me, I'm never gonna go into the not safe for work content. Not my thing. I'm gonna say it, I'm not an OF guy at all. I don't think you guys want to see a picture of my feet somewhere ending up on YouTube or other website at all. But seriously, I'm so out of that loop that I don't understand the whole thing going on around these things. I just know it's there, it exists, but so not my stuff that I don't think I will ever dip my toes, pun intended, in those things at all. And like, I try to stay as far away as possible. My channel is there, like, the purpose of this channel is for me to talk about live sound, and the fact that I have like 3,000 people jumping in, like, that subscribe. Oh, you mean, okay, sorry, totally got you wrong. Jokes on the job are totally not safe for work. Man, jokes on the job are so not safe for work that I'm afraid that I will lose my job every time that I go to work. I've said some stuff, especially touring with band, okay? Not the other not safe for work kind of stuff. Well, actually, let's be honest here. I've done some things under the influence of a lot of alcohols on tour that I don't think I will ever want to be published or public, or I cannot repeat those things. I cannot, like, even thinking about it make me feel wrong, because we did the worst kind of joke to people on shows. I'm not talking about like putting, well, actually, okay, stupid kind of joke that we did on tour with Ben. And I'm sorry for the people that usually join my stream. This is totally out of topic. This is a random live stream. You have no idea what you're expecting, but now you're having me raw. Let's go there. No, I'm not one of those hot tub streamer from Twitch, Illuminox. I'll leave that to those girls. Better off for everybody. But one of my friend Vince, that you guys seen in a couple of my vlogs before. It's been a long time since I've shown him in a vlog, but he's a guitar player that play really, really good at guitar. He's like first call in the area for guitar. He's one of the best that I know. Really good, talented musician. He also, from high school, played trumpets. And sometimes, on some gig, where, you know, songs are really not guitar-driven and have some trumpet licks in there, you just, like, take his trumpets, learn those easy licks, because usually in pop song, trumpet licks are really easy. So, the guy cannot stand the smell. He's not allergic to peanut butter, but he cannot stand the smell of peanut butters. He cannot stand the smell of peanuts at all. And I've put some peanut butter on his trumpet. The guy refused to play. We were laughing our life out. If everybody knew, even some people in the crowd knew. And he went to play, smelled it, go like, no way, put it down, and was, within reason, pissed. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of stuff that I done to, you know, nothing mean, nothing ever mean, but I've done some stuff that I cannot say on YouTube, like pants down running in somebody's hotel room, not fully naked, but running in somebody's hotel room just to, like, freak them out, like, what's going on here? I've done that. And the last one that I did to my friend Vince, this is where I was going, this too sorry with him. After the peanut butter, we did some, I don't know how's it called. Is it Oragel? It's basically when you have your teeth hurting, you put that on and it's just basically numb your teeth or the nerve or anything. If you have, it's basically a derivative of flower of coca, and there is some microdose in there, but you cannot get high on that stuff. It's just like it will make your part of the body where you apply that totally numb. And we also put that on his trumpet, and it doesn't smell, it doesn't taste anything. You just put it in, try to blow in his trumpet, and after a while, his lips went totally numb. It was fun. It was fun. But this is just the tip of the iceberg of stuff that I've done to friends, because most of the touring band that I'm working with are now people that I call friend. And seriously, yeah, we've done some like teenager stupid teenage movie stuff. We've done that, and we asked some people to delete stuff that they had on their phone because it's not 2023 friendly. That's all I'm gonna say. We did some prank stuff that, like, imagine Jackass kind of stuff with bands, and this is a part of being one of the boys, not in a bad way, because I never hurt anybody or make anybody feeling really, really bad with pulling jokes on friend, Jackass style joke of friend. This is what we do on tour. And after that, the joke is to pull those joke off and still be so professional that nobody's noticing. This is how I spent my last 20 years of my life. So, yeah, I had a good life. I have a good life. If I die tomorrow, I had a good life. Know that. It's on record. It's going to be in YouTube forever. Breaking on tour is dangerous after we've done something. You know it's going to come back around. Yeah. But it's going to be worse. And then slowly getting out of hands. Yeah. But we have some, we have some rules with friend. Like, there's some boundary not to go too far. You know, don't ever involve anybody else than the crew or the band. Don't fool around with people when they're sleeping. Don't fool around with people with their food when they're eating. And it has to be non-harmful. Like, that's the bottom line. Jokes. We can do a lot of prank, but it cannot harm you, cannot hurt you, or should not. And it cannot be with your food or when you're sleeping. So that's ruled out a lot of like really nasty stuff. But I have some people who cross the boundaries. I'm gonna go all out and never say the name, because that would put some people in trouble. But one that I say a lot of time is a friend of mine, a singer from a band, wants to pull out a joke on me. It was new around us, so he doesn't know the rule. I went to the bathroom, washed my hand before having some chicken, and when I came back, I start to heat my chicken, and everybody's laughing, and I'm like, what did they done? You know, you should. I'm looking over everywhere. Nothing's on my chair. You know, somebody he didn't know, and the guy let him go away with it. But the guy took my chicken breast, licked it, and put it back in my plate. I still owe this guy one thing. Someday, revenge will come. But man, it's harmless. You know, it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's harmless. As long as it's harmless, it's fine. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, on those really funny story. We've been over the hour mark. It's currently 7 o'clock here. Harmless Spring had some 100% wood delay in the singers here. No, I've done way worse than that. A drummer friend of mine, I put 15 milliseconds of delay on this ride here during a song. He could not play. Like flamming everything, like hearing the click, 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 click. Like that guy, it wasn't a rehearsal, because there was no way I would do this during a show. It would hurt the show. It will be harmful to the musician's career if something happened like that. So I would never do that. But in rehearsal, the drummer, after we came back from lunch, like somebody gave me the idea to put a prank on him, and I put like 15 or 20 milliseconds. But it was just like flamming like that. So imagine you're starting a song, and now the chorus, you go like click, 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 click. Nothing follow, and everything is doubled up. Your snare hits, your kicks hit, everything is doubled up. The guy, I remember him look at me like a deer in the headlight on the highway, like, what's going on here? And I pull it back out, and the guy was like, everything's back to normal. What's going on here? He thought he was freaking out. But that's the kind of prank that you would do, or actually chorus on a mix is really fun. Like when you just pull on a full chorus on a mix, 100% chorus on somebody's mix, everything sounds so wide and like, what's going on here? Like you're on something really funny, but always the kind of stuff that you do in rehearsal and never during a show. Sound check is tricky because sometimes, you know, we're rushed, but yeah, it happened. But yeah, really funny stuff that can happen. You can pull as a sound guy prank on these guys. Or a pitch shifter is also a funny one. That one I could put it in the show. If you go an octave higher, if it's a funny band, you can get away with like inserting an octaver on a mix. It would be fun. So, okay, for real this time. That's it. I don't know how to say it. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for this unplanned, unrehearsed, quality stream. Thank you for watching. Until next Monday, where I'm going to do another live stream, I want you guys to please take care of yourself. I'm looking for the punch because I don't have the knob. There's no knob here. Thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. See you next time. See you Monday. Take care of yourself.